Hello, welcome to another fake-ass, mellow-ass Rust Toy Reviews video, and today we are looking at another G.I. Joe Classified Series figure. This is another ninja. Last time I reviewed a figure on this channel, it was another ninja, and we have the Kamakura. I am not familiar with this character. When I saw the box art for this, though, I will say I thought it was a joke. Like, it immediately made me not want to buy whatever it was. It just looked like it was not for me. And then you start seeing images of the figure. It's number 61 on the back right there. You have two product shots. You have alternate heads, hood, and other accessories right over there. On this side, you can see the image kind of wraps around. You can see some Cobra officers and troopers getting kicked and flying about. So there you go. Giving me some ideas. You can see get star 61 and not much more at the bottom. So yeah, let's get to it and open this thing. Here's the figure out of the box. And speaking of box, I like these things right here. I didn't talk about it in my Blue Ninja 2-pack review, but we got one of those for the Blue Ninjas, and I'm keeping them around just because I think they're neat. I don't know. It's such a lame thing to keep around, but anyway, I think they're cool. You have accessories in there. They also have these nifty bags. I mean, we have the wax paper bags for the Marvel Legends too, but these have all the deco on them and everything, and they're sealed. So when you open them, I don't know, it's just a little bit of extra care and special that they're adding in here. And holy crap, this thing comes with a lot of accessories. You have these big old weapons right here. You get one of these, and then you get two of these. And yeah, I don't know their names. I'm calling them these and those. So yeah, forgive me or don't forgive me. Hold it against me forever, and let's see where it goes. And then you can see we have this one right here, and it looks like this whole thing is supposed to be part of a faux setup, like where it's supposed to look like these two attach. I don't know, but I'm not really familiar with the weapons. He has a small gun right here, and he comes with a knife that we've seen before several times, and I think we've seen this gun before too. And then he's got this bigger gun right there, and he comes with the two katanas and the backpack, or the sheath holster right there for the back, so you could store them. And then you have head sculpt options too, so that's really rad. I like that. And I don't know anything about this guy, really. Like, I am more about having G.I. Joe action figures than anything else. I mean, I have nothing against the lore of G.I. Joe. It's just that as a kid, it wasn't that cool to me because, you've heard me say it a million times before. But Kamakura, I'm kind of interested a little bit, Seems like, a white guy that moved to Japan or something. I don't know. But he's got this collar piece right here. And it's not the collar, it's the hood down option. And then you have a hood up option over here. You could go ahead and stick that in there, and you could put his face on there. I don't think I had much luck getting this around his unmasked head. And oh yeah, that looks not blurry. That's not blurry at all. There it is. But yeah, you can see the face all buried inside there. I think I put it on all wrong. Yeah, I did. Like I did with the Foosh Ninja. Remember that? God, that was embarrassing. And I just did it again right now. Doubly embarrassing. Actually, before I take the head sculpt off, I did want to get a closer look at that head sculpt, because I think it looks really good. It looks like a real dude. It's kind of like the photoreal tech that Hasbro Marvel Legends has been doing to their comic figures, but they applied that here to this guy. So he's got nice photoreal tech kind of look to him. It looks realistic. I like that. I did have to heat this up a little bit to go ahead and pop this off. I'm curious to see if I could actually fit the head inside here so that he could have his hood on and see how that look goes. And hey, you can do that. It sits in there and looks really weird. Yeah, it looks weird as hell. So let's go ahead and get the other head sculpt on there instead. There that goes, and then we could port that on right there. And now he's got his ninja hood going on, which looks all right, I don't know. I think my favorite look for this guy is going to be him with the with the hood down and his unmasked head on there, because I have so many ninjas already. And yeah, this is pretty, I don't know, this isn't my favorite look. I do wish the figure had some more paint apps on it. I gotta say, like, I do like this figure. I don't see a lot of reused stuff on it. Like, I don't recognize the reused stuff if there is reused stuff. But yeah, the gi right here looks really good. You do have to add this on yourself. You put that on there. Comes with the figure. But I wish we had some color variation throughout. Tattoos, I guess, look pretty solid. Gunmetal gray looks good right here for the armor and everything. He has the pinless joints, which I like to see. So that's rad. And the wrinkles and texturing look pretty good. Not totally consistent throughout. Like the chest sticks out a little bit on the weird side, to me anyway. I don't know. But it's a lot more smoother on the upper torso than it is on the limbs and the crotch area, but it still has that hatching pattern, so it's not like it's totally absent of texturing. It's just not as pronounced as it is on the limbs. Nice wrinkles right there. Boots look really good. I like that a lot. He does not have reused ninja feet. He doesn't have the Snake Eyes ninja feet, so that's all new stuff. The articulation is really good too. You can turn the head side to side and move the head up and down. Wish I could look up more than that. It's on a double ball joint, so it doesn't have a neck hinge, but you do have a neck joint in there. And you get some pivoting, even with this hood on there. You get butterfly joints. Shoulders will move outward in, rotate a full 360. And of course, you could rotate this around. It's a separate piece. Bicep swivelers, and then double jointed elbowers. And then the wrist turns side to side. You get a horizontal hinge on this side as well as this side right here. It does get hindered a little bit by these cuffs around the wrists though. Ab crunch way back. Wow, does it even go further forward if I move this down? Nope, that's as far forward as it gets. You do get the waist joint right here. That's on a ball peg, so you get pivoting, turns side to side, and it shifts forward and back a little bit at the waist too. You get the drop down hip feature, so you can do the splits, ninja kick, all the way forward, all the way back with those drop down hips, upper thigh cut, pinless double jointed knees. Again, I did heat this up, it does help. We'll bend in that far. We do get boot rotation. I was used to that Morg figure. And the ankles move down, they do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. So to measure out the Kamakura figure, you can see that he is standing right at 6.5 inches tall. And for a couple of ninja comparisons, here's another good guy ninja, right? And we have Snake Eyes. God, that figure is still badass. This thing's amazing. Love it. He's kind of leaning forward, though. He's got the backpack on. But yeah, Snake Eyes right there. Still looking sick as hell. Love that figure. And to bring back the Blue Ninja from the last review, you can see we have the Blue Ninja right over here. And yeah, they scale pretty well together. So looks pretty solid to me. And then, as always, the G.I. Joe Classifieds are just a little under scale compared to Marvel Legends. So getting another green meanie over there, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. All right. Well, I got to say, I like this thing. I wish it had a little bit more paint on it, but other than that, I mean, I'm not really that surprised. It's not like I got crazy paint detail on the Blue Ninja or anything, you know? It's just one thing I wish Classified would kind of do in general, but I still really like this a lot, man. I think I'm going to go with the unmasked head hoodie down look for the display once I get him displayed, but I mostly really like this thing. I can't really complain about it. I did have to heat it up, but for me, that's a non-issue. Like that's like some basic collector treatment right there. I'd prefer not to have to heat it up, but you know, if you're complaining about heating stuff up, it kind of makes you sound like you just started collecting yesterday. You know what I mean? Like unless it's something really, really bad, like unless it's like an over exaggerated thing where it's like, man, I had to heat this thing up for hell long. Like that's different. You know what I mean? But if you just need to do a little quick heat up just to loosen things up, I mean, to me, that's pretty standard. That's not crazy at all. So I like this thing. I love my G.I. Joe Classified figures. What can I say, man? I knew I was going to be happy with this before I even got it. I think this hood is reused from, I think that's a Storm Shadow hood, but I could be wrong. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. I should have an Avatar figure review. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.